Hi, if you're new, my name is Makeupbyxobecca. Welcome to my channel. I post beauty and makeup related videos. This look I did today is inspired by a look by a girl, Amanda Lynn Glam on Instagram. I will put her username right here. And I am also going to show a couple pictures. One is her page, and the other one is the look that she did that this one is inspired by. I saw it and I just loved it and I had to recreate it, and I really like how it turned out. So if you like how this looks, don't forget to subscribe and just keep watching. I kind of feel like a broken record at this point, but I'm going to be using the Morphe X James Charles palette again for that red, and the white too actually. I'm going to be using my Rude Cosmetics eyeshadow primer. As always, all of the products that I used will be linked down below. I am going to be using the Real Techniques Targeted Blending Brush. It's very dense and it works great to blend out concealer or eyeshadow eyeshadow primer. Oh, wow. I almost forgot about brows. So before I do all that, I am going to do my brows. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in Light. I use the dark shade, I don't use the powder. So I will be having a eyebrow tutorial coming out soon when I get an eyebrow pencil. But for today, I'll just quickly show you what I do. So first I spoolie out my brows. This is the BH Cosmetics spoolie. And I kind of bend it a little bit so I can get that easier. That's very optional and you have to be careful not to break it, but I do that. So I'm using the Revlon eyeliner brush, except for I use this for brows because it's really skinny and angled and it works great for brows. And I take the spoolie and I brush it out a little bit. This helps to blend it and make it just a titch lighter. So it's kind of going up there a little bit. So I'm just going to straighten that out a little bit. And I also don't like having this inner part right here super harsh. So I take the spoolie extra and I kind of brush it so it kind of fades. That. And then when I do the other brow, I usually notice that it needs to be adjusted a little bit, and so I will fix it. Product on my eyebrow never wants to stick right there, and it always drives me crazy. Usually when I have a eyebrow pencil, then it will stick there better. But I always have to work to make it stick there. I don't know why. My skin just doesn't like product there, I guess. And I actually used up all of my eyebrow pencil the other day, which was the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It's only $2 and it works pretty good. But I actually won a giveaway. I don't remember what brand, but it's for brow products. And when I get them, I will do a video on brows using those. And I know I do my brows quite bold, but that's how I like them, so, you know. Sisters, not twins. My brows are not even already, and it's hard to make them even, but if they're close enough, no one cares. Oh, yeah, just a little bit more right here. All right, that's good enough. By the way, if you ever recreate a look that I do, tag me in it on Instagram or use the hashtag Makeupbyxobecca, and I'll share it on my story, and I would love to see what you guys come up with, or if it's inspired by or something, you know. So, all right, back to what I was talking about originally, which is eyeshadow primer. Today I'm going to do one eye with you guys and one eye off camera because it's quite a detailed look. And I'm going to wing it out pretty far because I'm going to draw little candy canes right here. So I'm going to bring it out a little bit farther than I usually do. And I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush and tap it out, buff it in, blend it in. And I'm going to be going in with this red shade right here and also the white shade. But first I'm going to take the red and I'm going to place it right in the outer corner. And don't worry about fallout as long as you do eyeshadow first. I always do eyeshadow first, especially when I'm doing super colorful eye looks. A lot of people do face first, but I personally find it a lot easier to do eyes first because I always get fallout, especially when I do really pigmented, really colorful looks. Hair in the face while doing makeup is very annoying. So back to blending. Oh, by the way, this is the Tetris and Ipsy collab of eyeshadow brushes. I actually don't think it's available right now anymore. I'm pretty sure it was limited edition, but I'll look it up, and if I can find a link, I will leave it down below because it's really cute. But there's brushes like this everywhere. It's just like a fluffy, small blending brush. So when I blend, I do a mixture of a few techniques. So I swirl sometimes I swipe, and sometimes I tap. And when I am doing an eye look, I generally do a mix of all three to make sure that it's really, really good and blended, because I don't like it when eyeshadow has harsh lines, unless you're doing a cut crease and that's what you're going for, but like on the edges, it's a personal preference of mine. If you like it that way, go for it. It's your face. You can do whatever you want, but this is what I do. I'm going to take just a little bit more red because I just want this to be really bold and have a good pop of red. Also, can we take a second to talk about how cute my nails are? Like, look at how cute. I did them myself. I am planning on eventually doing a video on how I do my nails. It's on my video list of ideas. Which, by the way, if you ever have any ideas of what you want me to film, then either comment down below in any of my videos, or you can talk to me on Instagram or something. Or if there's ever a eye look that you see someone else doing or that you would like me to recreate, then you can DM me on Instagram or tag me in it on Instagram or use my hashtag or whatever, and I will do my best to recreate it and show you guys how to do it. All right, so now that this is like really good and red, like pow, that's red. This eyeshadow palette is bomb. It's literally my favorite for any kind of color. So now I'm going to do a half cut crease so that I can have a good base to place the white on. And last time I used eyeshadow primer to do this, but it didn't work the best, and I would recommend instead using concealer. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild tiny brush right here and the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And you just want to draw where you want that crease line to be. The reason why I recommend using concealer is that it works better to cover up that base color, especially when you're doing a really light or white shade over a darker shade. It's easier to have a smooth, clean base. So now I have that where I kind of want it. First, I'm going to take my finger, this is going to be kind of hard because my nails are long, and just kind of tap out that edge just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that red shade to blur out that edge. Right there. And then I'm going to place white where I placed that concealer. I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm gonna try and like wipe off some of that off of the brush back onto my hand. Then I'm gonna take that white and I'm gonna pack it on over that concealer. And it's okay if you accidentally go a little bit over that line like I did there. It's really easy to go back and fix it, and I will show you how to do that in just a minute. Just pack on that white shade, do a couple layers so that it's good and pigmented. And I'm gonna take that brush I used for the red and just carefully tap that edge just a little bit to make sure it's blended. This edge I want to keep smooth right here, but right here I want it to blend, fade from white to red. So I'm just gonna carefully blur out that line. I'm gonna go back and forth between the brushes till it's good and blended. Like that. Next, you want to take a tiny brush And I'm just going to carefully just take a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of that red shade and fix that edge. Now you could stop here, throw on some liner and lashes and have a look, but I want it to be more fun than that. And the look I'm recreating is more fun than that. So I'm going to take a baby wipe and clean up, or I'm sorry, not a baby wipe, although I use those a lot for this. I'm going to use a makeup wipe, the collagen makeup cleansing wipes from the dollar store. But my sister taught me a long time ago that baby wipes work really good for taking off makeup. If you have a really heavy makeup, then I recommend using a makeup remover. But for this works, although it's a makeup wipe, but same thing. Not really, but you know. I am going to take next the NYX Epic Wear White Liquid Liner. I'm going to take this really, really tiny detail brush right there. I'm pretty sure it's actually from like a nail art set, but you know, it works for detail. And I'm going to take some of that white eyeliner and put it on my hand. And I am going to line right above that white right there. I recommend taking your time with this step and doing tiny, smooth strokes. And like before, it's really easy to clean up with some red eyeshadow. Use a tiny bit of that red like I did before and clean up that edge. I would recommend doing this while the eyeliner is still a little bit wet, and also try not to get very much eyeshadow on there because you don't want it to get on the white eyeliner. And while I have this white eyeliner out, I'm also going to draw out the little candy cane shapes. On both, I'm going to go back in with some red to add the candy cane stripes. But for now, I'm just getting that base color in. By the way, drawing on your face is not an easy task. I really hope you guys can see what I'm doing. It's hard to do these little details, so I have to like look at as close to a mirror as I can. Okay, they're not the same, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. I still think it's cute. It kind of looks like an AirPod. Oh, Lord. All right. Dude, this one is so much better than this one. I should have just stuck with one. So I'm cleaning off that brush, and I'm going to use the same really detailed brush for the red. So now I'm going to dip into the same red I used for eyeshadow, and I'm going to add the little candy cane stripes. I'm going to go back in with white eyeshadow, and I'm going to re-whiten this lid here. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Jeez, I've been filming for 46 minutes. Oh, Lord, this is going to be a long video. It's looking cute, though. Wow, that's cute. Time to add the little candy cane stripes on the actual little candy canes. Alright, I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild angled one for this. And I'm going to take like just the little corner into the red. I'm going to go ahead and do the second candy cane. That's cute. I am going to go ahead and do the other eye and my face off camera because this video is already really long, and then I'll film my outro. Okay, so I did the other eye and my face, and now I'm done. I really like how this look turned out. I'm gonna pull even closer so you can see. And I am in love with how it turned out. I think it's really cute. It's really fun. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and check out my last video where I did a winter blue cut crease. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below what kind of look you would like to see from me next. Oh, and don't forget to hit that bell button down below to make sure that you get notified every time I post a video. I post every Saturday at 2 p.m. So be sure to stay tuned for next week to see what I post. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.